Yo, what's good with it, YouTube? It's your boy King back with another one, man. Man, I really didn't want to make a video about this. I really didn't want to make a video about it. Cause man, seeing one of the ghosts of our generation go down, and that they trying to press him so hard in this Rico case, and then you got Gunna who been fucking up the game right now. Like, it's on every radio station everywhere right now. It's like, it's low-key crazy, and everybody that they got behind them, like, it's crazy. I didn't even want to make a case, I didn't even really want to make a video, talking about it, because it's like, I didn't want to shed light on the negative for real. But I guess they came out and Atlantic Records basically saying how the police is literally attacking rappers right now. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense, because so many people locked up. Just in Atlanta, I'm not even talking about like it's so many people. It's just in Atlanta. You got Hood Rich locked up on a Rico. You got Lucci locked up under all the conspiracies. They just took down YSL. You know what I'm saying? They took down New York, and New York been on this shit. They been taking down people like Bobby. The whole Treyway stuff. It's so much in California. That's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not as big out there. The rap scene not as big as out there, but the gang politics is. So, man, it really seemed like they going hard on rappers. Like, if you rapping and you pushing certain messages in your music, like, they really coming for you now. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how they doing people now. But DJ Academics got a video talking about how the record labels are saying that, how all they artists being targeted, man. We finna tap into this together, man.
Check it out now. Holy! Now we got the record labels chiming in, okay? Basically, their cash cows are sitting in jail, and now they need to make sure that people know the difference between a record label and a gang. Now, if you don't know, YSL was pretty much caught up in a Rico sting where pretty much Gunna, Young Thug, and a bunch of other rappers who weren't as big, but also some street dudes got locked up, okay? And everybody's been saying, yo, YSL is a record label, not a gang, okay? Because the police claim YSL is a gang. Now, I'm here to tell y'all the unfortunate truth. Both could be true. Now, I'm not saying both are true. I'm just saying both could be true. Anyway, we got some support here from Atlantic Records, 300 Entertainment, and even Young...
Man, free Gunna, free Big Slime, 301 YSL, RIP Key, man. It's a crazy time right now in Atlanta, man. It's a crazy time.
His ex-girlfriend, Jerica Carly, who basically, they all said the same message, okay? Atlantic said Young Stoner Life Records is a music label, okay? Share this post in an effort to spread the message. The use of lyrics on trial is both unfair and unjust. Also, 300 Entertainment said the same thing. If you don't know, Gunna signed to Atlantic. 300 has Thugga. Okay, Jerica Carly also says using rap lyrics in trial is insane. Now, first and foremost, and I really like Jerica. She's a really dope person from what I've seen. But hey, listen, trial hasn't started. Number one. Okay. Number two, if the feds or the police think they're gonna
trial, I ain't say it, but they literally already used the lyrics against them in their bail hearing, which is insane. Like, which is literally saying, so you saying, if I say I want to smack the fuck out of Joe Biden on Twitter, that they can come lock me up and then deny me bail because of my tweet? Like, that shit is crazy as hell, man. We live America in a weird place, man. It's damn near scary. It's damn near scary. It's like, I feel like when people get too much power, or too much money, it's like and it seems like it's more specifically black people. Like, they're not going for it, and that's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's sad.
These guys off lyrics, they're probably gonna fail. Okay, there's gonna be just too much holes in their case to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that these guys, especially the criminal enterprise they're trying to create, is actually effective if all you got is lyrics. Okay, so you kind of have to address the elephant in the room, and this is what nobody wants to say. A lot of times in the black community, we do this, right? Is it fair that the government uses lyrics against, black people? No, I would never support that. However, they're not getting charged for lyrics. Y'all gotta talk about the murders, the drug dealing, the attempted murders. That's what they're being charged for. So yes, the lyrics might be the icing on the cake, but damn it, that's not why they're being charged. If you guys are gonna make that proclamation, you should probably also then say, hey, Young Thug has never participated in anybody get killed. Young Thug has never done no crime. These other individuals that do crime, he got no affiliation with. And to be honest, he only knows these guys because they work for his record label. Okay, that's a better defense. But just saying that they're being attacked for lyrics is really inept. Okay, basically, these guys are locked up because of actual crimes. Okay, now was Young Thug and Gunna a part of those crimes? You could argue a case.
That's what I'm saying. They are locked up for crimes, but they're literally the crimes. They're attaching crimes by associates onto everyone under the label. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to take down everyone because of this. That's like my homie a known killer, but this my homie I grew up with, and he ain't been caught, but they finally catch him, and they get me into it too because we're always on Instagram together. That sounds crazy too. Like it all sounds crazy.
Says no.
Innocent to proven guilty, man.
You'd only be able to say no by just saying, hey, that's their homies, but they're not in the gang. Okay? The point of what I keep trying to tell y'all is that if their whole situation or their whole defense is trying to say YSL ain't a gang, I'm sorry, it's going to qualify as a gang under a lot of criminal statutes. Okay? Do y'all have certain language that separates y'all from the regular general public? Yeah. Do they have symbols or flags or even hand hieroglyphics that separates them from the general public? Yeah. Do they move together? Do they sing together? Do they hang together? Yeah. They're going to call you a gang. And by the way, a gang isn't inherently bad. A gang is only bad
I hear them, but that's average street shit. You know what I'm saying? That niggas block from block got their own lingo, their own handshakes, their own little signs. Like that's average. That's literally average shit in the black community. Like, so it's basically like you can't. So basically, we get attacked for having our culture the way it's set up. That's crazy.
Crime. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, for example, if you look at Greek organizations, they can be technically considered a gang. However, they're not doing crime, or their purpose would be criminal in nature. For example, the Alphas, okay, or the Iotas, or, you know what I mean, the Q Dogs, if you're into, like, black frats. Yeah, they could be considered a gang, except it won't be criminal gang, okay? So that's the only point.
But that's a good example, though. If one of the Q Dogs, or let's say two of the Q Dogs, but it's 20 of them, get caught up for different shit, different criminal charges, and one of them, let's say one of them supports everybody. That means they're gonna take down everybody and really get the person who supports everybody, but he don't got no involvement in nothing, or allegedly they don't have no proof of his involvement in anything. That's crazy to me. That still sounds crazy. There's no way you can really put it for it not to sound crazy unless they directly catch this man in these acts or directing these acts.
I think everybody's missing here. Yo.
And they don't have Gunna for anything. Listen, they literally got Gunna locked up just for association. And they trying to say that he's a funder of it. He's just making music. It's the industry. Like, he's signed to a label. He's not signed. It's crazy.
I'm down to agree that YSL's a record label. Okay, the feds, or the cops actually, the local police, the state police, they believe that YSL is a gang. Now, both could be true, The only thing that's gonna get Thugga and them out of jail is to prove that y'all wasn't doing no crime. Okay? Or unless Young Thug and Gunna gonna just pretty much jump out and be like, I don't know none of these niggas, and I don't know how they happen to get around me, or how I'm sometimes on the phone with them. That's gonna be hard to prove. So basically, what's gonna be the real thing that gets these guys off is proving that these crimes are BS. But the RICO ties everybody associated with the crime already to the bill. All right, you guys get in comments. You guys like them, subscribe. Do you think YSL is a gang, or you think it's a record label, or you think maybe it's the answer C? It could be both. You guys get in comments. Let me know which boy academics. Come on.
Man, I think YSL a record label that's doing good. Man, if you know, like, if you into Atlanta politics, you know all the shit Thug do for the community, all the good shit he do. So it's crazy for them to do the way they doing them, man. Free YSL, free Big Slime, free Gunna, man. It's your boy King, I'm out.